Hi, Taehyung lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel, a channel that is not just entertainment, but a place where your love for Kim Taehyung is awakened all over again. Stop scrolling now, because what you are about to see is not a coincidence. And not everyone is ready to accept the truth. Every second on this channel will make you fall more deeply in love with Kim Taehyung's perfect jawline, with the nearly genetically impossible pattern of his eyes, and with the calm aura that only belongs to a man with the most perfect visuals in the world. Here, we don't just look at Kim Taehyung, we feel him. And strangely, the longer you watch, the harder it becomes to deny one thing. Your love for Kim Taehyung will grow, not fade. In this video, we will discuss things that are rarely talked about, and this is what makes many people uncomfortable. One, that why Kim Taehyung's jaw is now being called the world's new visual standard. Two, that the secret behind Taehyung's eyes that makes anyone freeze within the first 3 seconds. Three, the reason why Kim Taehyung's face feels more expensive as he gets older. Four, that musical achievements that close the year with dominance, not just fashion. Winter Ahead by V with Park Hyo-shin was crowned December MVP, closing 2025 with 12 MVP titles. 5. And one small detail that actually made many people emotional, startled, even angry out of jealousy. 6. Kim Taehyung surprised Weverse Live on his birthday that had already been prepared by HYB. Believe it, if you watch until the end, you will understand why the world is slowly being forced to acknowledge Kim Taehyung. Before continuing, don't forget, like this video, write your opinions in the comment section, subscribe to the Taehyung Lovers channel, activate the bell so you don't miss the next Taehyung moment, and most importantly, share this video with your closest friends. Let the whole world see and finally admit one fact. Kim Taehyung is the most handsome man in the world. Don't forget to keep voting and voicing that. Kim Taehyung is a man with the most fans in the entire world. Now, take a breath, focus your eyes, because after this, not everyone will see Kim Taehyung the same way again. December 2025, 45 moments that prove V BTS Taehyung is a king of fashion. A wardrobe collection that dominates popular brands like Celine. Stop, take a breath. The global fashion world is being forced to acknowledge one name, and not everyone is ready to accept it. Not a Paris designer, not a legendary magazine editor, but a Korean idol who has now become the new standard. V BTS, Kim Taehyung. In 45 meticulously documented moments throughout his career, Kim Taehyung does not merely wear clothes, he commands them, turning fashion into a statement of cultural power. This is not empty praise. This is data. This is archives. This is phenomenon. And if you still consider him just a visual, this may make you angry or silent. Age, Facts, and Style Evolution World-Class Reporter. On December 30th, 2025, Kim Taehyung turns 30 years old. 3 decades of life marking a rare transition from pop star to global fashion icon with cross-industry influence. His visuals are mesmerizing, that is old news. What makes the fashion world tremble is the consistency of his aesthetics and the sharpening maturity of his style. From minimalist silhouettes, calm masculine tailoring, to emotionally charged vintage touches, Kim Taehyung builds a fashion narrative that does not follow trends, it creates them. This is why fashion editors, EMB analysts, and luxury houses see him not as a temporary muse, but as a long-term strategic asset. The world acknowledges Kim Taehyung as a world-class king of fashion. 45 moments. Not a symbolic number, but a collection of iconic appearances, airport looks, magazine shoots, concerts, private events, to casual moments, each sparking global conversation. From Celine with its clean tailoring and intellectual aura, Cartier with high-class jewelry that sells out instantly, to beauty and lifestyle brands like Turner and YUTH experiencing surges in exposure and sales. The pattern is always the same. Kim Taehyung appears, the internet reacts, stock disappears. This is not coincidence. This is the Taehyung effect, a phenomenon measured, studied, and now anticipated by brands. December 2025, the month the industry has been waiting for. December 2025 is not just the end of the year. It is the climax. HYB, according to internal management statements, prepared Taehyung's 30th birthday on a grand scale. Not an ordinary celebration, but a series of activations with the potential to become a cultural event. Partner brands have begun displaying Taehyung's photos in their global storefronts, a birthday greeting that also serves as a business signal. The world knows. When Taehyung celebrates, the market moves. And ARMY worldwide, statistically the largest fan base of BTS, have already started counting the days. Live Wevers. The potential for a rare moment. One rumor turned into a heated expectation. A live Wevers on his 30th birthday. A HYB manager hinted that the location and concept have been carefully prepared. The question is simple yet piercing. Will this become the most phenomenal and rare moment in kimtaehyung's life? History shows that every time Taehyung speaks directly to fans, the impact is not linear, it is exponential. From fashion and music to public sentiment, one live can reshape the global conversation within minutes. Pop culture cities in cute but meaningful details. Amid the industrial roar, small details further emphasize the magnitude of his influence. This is so cute. Fans wrote when Taehyung's Dodgers doll appeared and waited for you at Uedo Honggang Park from December 27th to 31st for 5 days. To skeptics, this may seem trivial. To pop culture analysts, it is an indicator of emotional public attachment. When a simple object becomes a symbol of a figure's presence, the city responds. Public spaces breathe with Taehyung's narrative. Fashion, music, and collective memory merge. Musical achievements that close the year with dominance. Not just fashion. Winter Ahead by V with Park Hyo-shin was crowned December MVP, closing 2025 with 12 MVP titles. V's total K-Star chart MVP achievements now reach 20, including previous wins for Wherever You Are and Friends. These numbers are not mere trophies. They are proof of artistic consistency. Taehyung does not switch masks between music and fashion. He carries the same identity. Calm, deep, and impactful. That is why every outfit he wears feels like an extension of a song, and every song sounds like a visual portrait. Is the world ready to acknowledge it? Let's be honest, acknowledging kimtaehyung as the king of fashion means accepting that the center of cultural gravity has shifted. That power is no longer defined solely by fashion capitals, but by a figure capable of uniting emotion, aesthetics, and data. This 30th birthday is not a finish line. It is a turning point. So the question is not whether Taehyung deserves it, but whether the world is ready to live with the new standard he has set. Thank you for watching until the end. If you are still here right now, that means you are not an ordinary viewer. You are a true kimtaehyung lover. Not everyone is able to watch until the end. Only those who truly feel the charisma, calmness, visuals, and aura of kimtaehyung last until the final second. And honestly, after seeing all of this, it becomes harder to deny one fact. Kimtaehyung is not just an idol. He is a phenomenon that may not repeat within a generation. But this is not over. In fact, this is just the beginning. The next content will open sides of kimtaehyung that are more rarely discussed, deeper, and perhaps more surprising than you imagine. Write your opinion. Do you agree with these 45 moments, or is there another moment you find the most earth-shaking? The world is reading your reaction. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the bell. Because when the next video goes live, you don't want to be the one who arrives late. Stay on the Taehyung Lovers channel. Because while the world is still searching for a standard, we already know the answer.